done anything.
We just did!
Did you call 999?
Everything is just great.
Hello and welcome to this episode of Flickering Dreams. We are on episode 71 at the moment, and we are looking at a film which is on a very limited release, I have to say, in UK cinemas at the moment. It's called The Trouble with Jessica. And in The Trouble with Jessica, we have two couples who are having a dinner party at one of their houses. But one of the couples brings along a character called Jessica. And you'll never guess there's going to be trouble with Jessica. Here's a clip.
Hey, they're bringing Jessica.
Why are they bringing Jessica? I wanted this evening to be special. I hear your book's doing well.
I've read it. Brilliant.
We're having to sell the house.
What?
Believe it or not, other people have problems, no real problems.
So, a great cast, I have to say. There you saw all five members, main members of the cast. We got Shirley Henderson, obviously Moaning Myrtle from Harry Potter, as she's best known for. Alan Tudyk playing her husband. Rufus Sewell, who we'll come back to in the next episode of Flickering Dreams. And Olivia Williams, a very underrated actress in my view. And playing Jessica is Indira Varma, a very striking lady indeed. Do you want to give me your kind of views on this? We talked about films being Hitchcockian, didn't we, last week? And
I mean, I love this so much. I got myself on the poster for Sorted Magazine, and on the poster it actually says a black comedy of which Hitchcock would have been proud. I think this is funny. I think it is just a tremendous, zany, wacky British comedy that probably only the British could produce. And let's remember when Hitchcock made The Trouble with Harry, he was British. Trouble with Harry set in a rural setting. This is set in a London, and same basic premise. But I think that this has got that real Britishness about it. It did kind of remind me of that episode of Fawlty Towers, where one of the guests has died and Basil and Manuel are shifting the body around. I thought that the script was sharp. I thought it was witty. I thought that it was really well observed, really good observation of British society. There's a particular dessert in this film that features really, really heavily. I know you gave the dessert credit in your review, Bob, because it gives such a good performance.
Clafouti. The word clafouti must have been mentioned 100 times in this film, which is extraordinary.
But with justification, and it's really, really funny. I mean, I saw it a long time ago. I saw it at a press screening back in November, and this was one of those films that was delayed because of the actors' strike, according to the distributors. When I asked them why it hasn't come out to now, I'm really disappointed. It's only got a really limited showing in my local Cineworld. It's only been showing once a day all week, and not a lot of people to get to see it, because this should be seen. I think it doesn't necessarily matter if you haven't seen it on the big screen, because this is a film you could easily watch at home, because it would make it, as you said in your review, a great stage play. So I hope it's a hit when it comes on streaming.
It actually reeks of being a COVID lockdown type of film, doesn't it? I don't know when it was actually filmed, but it is a kind of a closed sort of set film. I mean, I've been specifically avoiding saying exactly what The Trouble with Jessica is, despite the fact that the trailer actually gives it away. And I think if you go into this film without knowing the detail of what
the least you know, the better. I agree.
Which is spoiled by the trailer. I think it becomes a more enjoyable black comedy, and it is a very black comedy, I have to say. I watched it again the other night, and there's not that many laughs. I mean, it's not a comedy per se. It's a comedy of situations, and it's a bit of a farce.
That's the point. It's a British farce. It's a typical British farce.
It is very, very dark indeed as a film, I have to say.
Oh, it's dark.
I thought the acting performances were excellent. There's also an appearance by Anne Reid, who's playing a nosy neighbour, who I know best from playing one of the villagers in Hot Fuzz from many years ago.
She was in Only Fools and Horses. One Foot in the Grave, wasn't she?
One Foot in the Grave, that's right.
In the Grave.
Yes,
that's right.
And she's that sort of face of a British actress who keeps popping up in lots and lots of different things, and you think, where on earth have I seen her? I thought she was very good. The one thing which might upset some audiences is the amount of swearing in this film. It is a very sweary film, and it really earns its 15 certificate for that. I actually first saw this a couple of months ago on a flight to Cairo on Air Egypt, and the in-flight movie was redacted for all the swear words. So it tried to watch it.
A lot left.
It tried. There wasn't a lot left to watch. So but I thought it was good. Really quirky, nice little music score as well that goes along with it. A sort of jazzy music score as well, which is quite surprising in places. I gave this one a 8 out of 10. I might have been a little bit generous in doing that and watching it again, but I'll stick with it. 8 out of 10. Andy?
Well, I was quoted, as I say, I was on the poster. I really love this one. I'm just one of my favourite films of the year. I'm giving it a 9, Bob. I really enjoyed it. Okay. Yeah,
so that's great. So that's a Flickering Dream score of 8.5 out of 10, making The Trouble with Jessica a big hit. So
no trouble at all.
No trouble at all. You may struggle to see it in cinemas, as we said, because it is on.
But as I say, when it comes on streaming, this would make a great stage play. You could see this making a great stage play. So I don't think that you're going to lose a great deal by watching it at home.
No, I agree.
Other than the cinematic experience, obviously, but it'll be perfectly fine to see it on TV at home.
So we'll wait to watch that one on streaming and
see what Emma and Scott think.
Yeah, we'll see what Emma and Scott think then. They'll probably rubbish it. It'll probably reduce the Flickering Dream score down to 4.7. Right, there you go. There's no shark in it, so Emma won't like it, but there you go. So thanks for watching this episode of Flickering Dreams. Please subscribe, please like, please share where you can on the different platforms we show on, and we'll see you next time. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much for listening or watching Flickering Dreams. You can find the video version on YouTube and the audio version on all major podcast platforms. And don't forget to subscribe so you can get each of the weekly episodes as they are released. We'll see you at the movies.